Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Our boy
This
ended on a
place exists
cliffhanger.
between dream and reality.
Third year young guy
Matter.
student
Now then,
who was the brain.
why don't you
Who
introduce
was the
yourself?
brains? Don't you lie to me. Don't you lie to me, game. Cheerful trickster with speedy, unpredictable moves. His persona is Jiraiya, Master of Wind.
Sorry, but I won't lose.
Alright, story 2. The brains of the operation. Don't you lie to me.
Oh, I'm so tired. What a busy day. Golden Week, huh? The holidays fell on pretty good dates this year. Jeunesse will be open for business during Golden Week 2. Come for our exciting Golden Week events. Stay for the low, low prices. Then again, it's my fault for taking this shift.
I can yap all I want, but the only reply I'm going to get is my own echo. I begin to feel lonesome. It's so weird now, seeing things from Yosuke's perspective. So I start mopping faster. Such is life for Yosuke Hanamura. Can I say that name correctly? Hanamura. How did I... Hararara. No. Okay. High schooler working at Junes, Inaba's only shopping... Oh yeah, it is. I don't know why. I keep confusing center and district. Don't know why. Get a load of crap thrown in my own direction because I'm the manager's son. But thanks to dealing with all that stuff, my skills have improved and now I sometimes act as supervisor. Today's just another day on the job. This city, really? City now? Okay. Inaba City, is a rural country town that doesn't have anything more than rivers and mountains. At least it's got a good train running through it. Where did I get good from? At least it's got a train running through it, but it isn't useful for commuting to the big city, and Inaba's pretty enough to get sightseers. Here's a dead spot. Really, just coming to the Junes shop. Really, just coming to the Junes shop is a pastime to people in this town. Our store carries more than food and daily commodities, and there are specialty stores. There's a food court, a playground on the roof too. We even hold events sometimes too. Or that reminds me. What happened to that Junes concert that we were going to do for Nanako? How'd that turn out? That never happened. All that stuff makes for some really busy weekends. When there's an extended holiday, you start to see cars with out-of-town license plates in the parking lot. And now it's Golden Week. It's the busiest place it gets all year. However...
Well, I'm taking tomorrow off. Yeah, that's right, I'm free.
Normally, this definitely wouldn't be the time to be taking the day off. I saw the look on my dad's face when I turned in my time off request, but I didn't care. I absolutely can't miss tomorrow. Because...
my partner's gonna be back.
And by partner, I mean the guy who transferred from the city last year, Yu Nurakami. There's a reason I call him partner, and not just my friend. See, he and I solved a case that happened last year in this tiny little town. And it wasn't some dinky ass problem like finding a lost cat or anything. It was big. A series of murders. On top of that, these weren't just any ordinary murders. Crimes took place in a world inside the TV. There were monsters called shadows living there. You and I somehow... You're skipping out everyone else who was involved, but okay. You and I somehow got this power to defeat them, called personas. And from that point on we started fighting and investigating. Luckily, we came across allies who also had the same ability. But even then, every day was fighting for survival. Together, we overcome danger after danger. With comrades like these, the word friend just doesn't cut it anymore. Did this come out before Golden? I think this came out before, because I feel like that picture would be the Golden picture if this didn't. Yeah, that goes double for you. I'm indebted to him, and I trust him with all my heart. So, partner feels more natural than best friend. Unfortunately, my partner had to return to the city at the end of the school year. But we promised to meet up again during Golden Week. That was 2 months ago. It seemed like an eternity. I couldn't wait. But he'll be back tomorrow. I've only been working so hard lately so I can take Golden Week off. I'm so pumped about tomorrow that I just can't relax.
Alright, time to go home and get ready for tomorrow. Let's go, Teddy.
Teddy's this, he's this animal suit thingy that we met last year inside the TV. He's as feather braided as... This is actually like on point writing for Yosuke. He's as feather braided as they come. But he just can't bring himself to hate. I will fight you on that, Yosuke. I can bring myself to hate him. I ended up being the one taking care of him. I took advantage of his appearance, and now he works as a costume attention grabber for Junez. He's supposed to be on the same shift as me.
Teddy! Hello? Where is that guy?
That's weird. He usually comes running in, ready to leave work. I asked the cleaning ladies and no one's seen him since lunch. This is getting strange. He looks laid back, but he is a responsible worker, so I doubt he's slacking off.
Is this him? Oh, it's Chie. Yo, Chie, what's up?
Oh, I'm glad you picked up. Are you free to talk right now?
Chie Satanaka. She's a fellow classmate at Yasugami High School. She's another of the comrades that fought with us last year. Those of us who used personas formed an investigation team and went about solving the case. We did it because we were the only ones who could find the killer and stop the murders. He was our leader, just so you know. Chie was in charge of brainstorming, I guess. Oh, and steak. Yep. That was her entire purpose. Say random shit sometimes, and then steak. And kick you in the nuts every now and again. I mean, not that she was our leading expert on steak, but she just liked it a lot. She can't wait for you's return either. Is she calling about tomorrow? She probably just forgot where we're meeting up. I decided to mess with her a little. Good man.
Yeah, I just got off work. Didn't I already email you about tomorrow? You deleted it without reading it, didn't you?
I didn't delete it!
Ha, she's so defensive. I didn't even send her an email. Hilarious. I want to like her voice. I can't though. It's just it doesn't fit at all.
Anyway, I heard a sort of disturbing rumor. The Midnight Channel might be back again.
Huh? The Midnight Channel?
That takes me by surprise. The Midnight Channel. That was an urban legend that became popular last year. If you stare into a blank TV at midnight while it's raining, you'll see your true love. Sounds sketchy, I know, but it was true. I mean, you didn't see your true love or anything, but it did show someone on TV. Long story short, whoever was shown on it was the next victim in a series of murders last year. But it turned out that there was some crazy guy doing the actual dirty work in the end. I don't know. Yeah, in the end, we showed him and put the urban legend to rest. Or at least so I thought.
There's no way. Who told you that?
An underclassman at our school. I tried to get more details out of her, but she took off in a huge hurry.
Dude, you didn't growl at her or anything when you asked her about it, did you?
I can see it now. Chie grabbed the poor kid by the collar, scaring her out of her wits. She'd do it too. She doesn't stop once she gets the idea into her head.
No, no, I was completely normal. At least I think I was. So anyway, the girl she was with said something about a fighting show. I didn't get any details, but she didn't seem like she was lying.
Fighting show? That's nothing like what what was being shown on the Midnight Channel last year. Maybe she was just mishearing the other students talking about some normal sports program. No, wait. I think I overheard some customers talking about that today. Whoa. They were talking about the Midnight Channel?
And hey, the forecast says it's gonna rain tonight. Why don't we check it out?
Yeah, good call. If this is for real, we can't ignore it. But if it turns out to be a hoax, you better buy me dinner.
Then you owe me steak
This
if it's
fucking
true.
woman and her steak.
What? Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
You're allowed other personality traits other than steak. Just want to point that out. I was trying to lighten the mood, but things didn't really turn out that way. I'm sure my partner would have done a better job at it. Probably, I mean I had max stats and everything. He'd say, don't worry, I'm here, or something. Still...
Midnight Channel, huh? If it's true, that guy is a disaster magnet.
Come to think of it, the incident last year started the moment you came to Inaba. If this new Midnight Channel rumour is true, I'm going to start calling him the Mystery Maker. That is, if it actually shows anything. Honestly, I'm about 90% sure nothing's going to happen. There's no way anything's going to show up.
Oh yeah, I should call Kanji too, just in case.
Kanji, another member of the investigation team. He's a year younger than the rest of us. Because of his looks and the way he speaks, people get the impression that he's a violent hoodlum. Poor dude. He's actually a hard-working, honest guy. He's not the type to screw around at night. And I'm pretty sure he'd be eager to answer the call from an upperclassman like me.
Huh. It's not picking up.
Maybe he's too busy knitting something. Despite appearances, Kanji has a surprising knack with delicate needlework. And he's no slouch either. His work's as good as people who make a lot of money selling this stuff. Up until last year, he kept it hidden because it didn't mesh with his image. But a lot of stuff happened, and now he's not so high up on it. He now sells his handmade knitted dolls in his family shop, Tatsumi Textiles. They're actually pretty popular, and lately, he's been carrying yarn and knitting needles with him all the time. Oh, Kanji is best girl. Kanji is best girl.
Guess I'll try his home phone too.
Tatsumi Textiles should be closed now, so I shouldn't have a problem getting through. And to back up my theory, Kanji's mum picked right up.
Hello, this is the Tatsumi residence.
Oh, I'm sorry to call at such a late hour. This is Yosuke. Is Kanji-kun there?
Oh, hello, Yosuke-kun. As for Kanji,
Huh? Did something happen?
I can't find him.
You can't?
I thought he was sleeping in the living room, but he wasn't there when I checked in on him. I thought he might be with you.
I know that voice actress. I know that voice actress.
Oh, yes. We're gonna have an all-night study group, and I bet I just missed him. I'll wait up for him here. Okay then. Good night.
I know that voice actress from somewhere. Oh, that's gonna bother me. It's also the first time we've ever heard Kanji's mum voiced. A man totally packed there and came up with some lame BS. Kanji's not there? He left without a word, without a trace. I suddenly thought of Teddy too. No one's seen him since this morning either. He didn't tell me anything about where he'd be. Hold on, could this be?
Why am I freaking out so much? This is Kanji we're talking about. So what if I can't get a hold of him? I'm sure he's fine.
I try to reassure myself that everything's okay, but my anxiety doesn't go away. First he disappear, and then this new Midnight Channel. Give me a break, man. This is your room?
Damn it. I just
This
wanna
is your
fall
room?
asleep.
You got a bike with Atlas written on it. You have Teddy's normal outfit and the dress he wore for the cross-dressing. Got bikini models, because of course you do. Is that Abe's Odyssey? Is that Abe's Odyssey you have there in the corner on your shelf? Also guitar. Why do you have a rubber ring? What is any of this? Okay, I'm just inspecting the room. That's honestly what you'd expect. I figured Teddy isn't home either. I grabbed some food and headed to my room. It's been a while since I had to wait for midnight to watch the Midnight Channel. The wait is always so long. I can't do anything but keep looking at the TV, so I start fiddling with the remote.
This is iNews, and here are our top stories. We begin with a hijacking of a domestic flight to Kagoshima yesterday morning. Police began their interrogation of the suspects today.
Man, things are crazy all over the country today.
Last year, Innable was all over the news. People I knew were being interviewed left and right. Then again, I didn't have any time to pay attention to any of that stuff until we closed the case. Jumping in and out of the TV all the time really takes it out of you. I'd always hit the sack the instant I came home. I ought to be dead tired right now, what of all the work I've been putting in at Junez, but I'm so impatient that I'm really more annoyed than anything else right now. I stare at the clock, and stare, and stare. Damn it, move you stupid minute hand. My cell phone rings again. It's Yukiko this time. Yukiko Amaru, another member of the investigation team, and best friends with Chie. Her perfect poise makes her the centre of every guy's attention, and she's definitely not what I'd consider ladylike. Really? Actually, you know what? No, fair enough, yeah. What she does sometimes, not ladylike. How can I put it? She's the biggest airhead, that is accurate. I mean, if she's what every dude in Japan wants, I think we're all in some trouble. Ignorance is bliss, and to judge all guys... Wait, ignorance is bliss, and to judge by all guys who are after her based on just her image. I really think that's true. No, that sentence structure works, okay. But, you know, I also think that the Yukiko I know is better than the misplaced ideal. Because her family runs an old high-class hotel. This really feels like people who didn't play P4 but like fighting games get to jump in and have everything explained to them. Precious other people can imagine deep down she's just a normal girl with real feelings. Like I really know what I'm talking about. If Yukiko heard me saying this, she'd kill me. Probably by making me eating her cooking. Her curry tastes like something they'd have to pass a law to prevent people from ever discovering again.
Yosuke-kun? Good evening, this is Yukiko. I got an email from Chie a moment ago.
Yeah, she told me too. About the Midnight Channel coming back, right? Sheesh. Bet she was half asleep when she emailed you.
I could tell she was worried, so I tried making a joke. Come to think of it, Yukiko never really calls me like this. She must really be worried. I wait for her to reply. What Yukiko had to say next took me by surprise.
I received a phone call saying that Rise-chan disappeared. Oh, I mean, not literally, but it seems they can't get in contact with her.
Really?
Rise is another part of the investigation team. She's our junior at Yasukami High. Her full name is Rise Kujikawa. Yeah, you recognize the name, right? The famous pop idol Rise Kujikawa, aka Rosette. Again, this feels like, oh, you didn't play P4? It's alright. That's alright, we'll just tell you everything that happened. We'll just tell you everything that you need to know. Last year, she announced that she was taking a break and came here to Inaba to live with her grandmother. But she started working again this year, So she's been going in and out of the city with all the stuff she's doing. From what Yukiko just told me, her manager couldn't get a hold of her all day and tried looking up the Amagi Inn to ask Yukiko if she had any ideas.
She didn't mention any problems she was having to you, right?
No, I think she would have told us if anything was troubling her. She was busy, but happy to be working.
Right. And now rumors of the Midnight Channel coming back.
Yeah.
Yukiko's voice is gloomy. Isn't this is making me feel restless too. But if you're depressed, you start thinking about more bad things. Going down the road, or going down that road is going to get to Yukiko. What would you do? Shoot. This is the millionth time I've thought of that today. Anyway, I try to cheer Yukiko up.
Well, let's not get carried away. First we need to see if the Midnight Channel's really back. There's no use worrying over things we don't know are happening. It's always important to be sure first, right?
You're right. Thank you, Yosuke-kun.
I hear the relief in Yukiko's voice when she hangs up. And let out a sigh. A big sigh. That I could never have let Yukiko hear in her state. Tilly's nowhere to be found. Kanji's vanished too. And to top it off, no one can get a hold of Risei. And for the Midnight Channel rumor to start up again at the exact same time.
This is way too much to be a coincidence.
Out of old habit, I start going through the contacts on my phone. When I reach the name Yu Murakami, I hesitate.
He's not even here yet. I'll only make him worry.
As the leader of our investigation team, Yu had the biggest part in it all. But he's done with all that now, living a normal life back in the city. He's coming back to enjoy our reunion. I don't want to make him worry.
If anything, I should call him after I know something.
I opened the curtain to look outside. Like Chie said, it was raining. All the conditions for the Midnight Channel to show had been met. If it's going to, that is.
No, can't happen. It's over.
I said it out loud, but in my heart, I'm dreading that it will show. It was like, I was almost looking forward to it.
It's almost midnight.
Rivals,
I'm not gonna show this every time. I might just skip this. I'm not sure.
friends, yet powerful foes. The desperate fighting program amongst high school students. A new legend is about to start.
May the manliest of all men come on down!
Nobody touches his precious Nanako, the sister complex kingpin of steel, Yu Narukami!
It's only natural.
Wage slave in the boonies by day, hero by night, Captain Ressentiment, Yosuke Hanamura!
Everything that bores me has gotta go!
A spunky dragon with deadly legs, the carnivore who's discarded womanhood, Chie Satonaka!
You need to eat more meat!
Please escort me to the ring, my prince, the unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi!
I'll finish you in one strike!
Blooming roses and bulging muscles, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, Kanji Tatsumi! Deep into realms of romance, the body of a child, the brain of a genius, the 2000 IQ killjoy detective, Naoto Shirogane!
Is this an army of idiots?
Fight and survive towards the one throne waiting at the end! The P1 Grand Prix where fierce fights will be fought! The battle begins tonight!
I just realized every girl's weight was just question marks. It's like, nah, you don't need to know that. You don't need to know how much these girls weigh. No, don't worry about it. It's not important. Not important.
What the hell?
Seeing yourself on TV is really shocking. Am I really that goofy looking? That's your takeaway. No, that's not it.
Why'd they call me Captain Ressentiment?
Because you have much resentment. Santamon. I know that word from King Mormon's classes. What was it again? Something about the weak hating the strong. Some kind of jealousy. Now why in the hell would I get a lame name like that? You know, resentment. A lot of resentment. Your entire shadow was kind of about resentment. You know, you're a little jealous about you having the wildcard ability at the start of the game. A bit like Junpei. You know, resentment is kind of like you. Just saying. Just the sound of it makes me mad. Resentiment.
This is too much. This is way too much. Ugh.
Now I know why Yukiko and Kanji you hated the Midnight Channel so much. Well, oh yeah, you never showed up in Midnight Channel, I forgot. You and Chie never did. Right. Well, I thought I knew all about whatever happened last year, but this time, I'm actually experiencing it. See, everyone who ended up as part of the investigation team was on the Midnight Channel at one point. And the Midnight Channel doesn't just show any old you, it shows the weakest part of you. The part of you don't want to come out, but made supersize. Should I be supersized? No, made supersized, now that works, okay. In other words, fake footage of you, so humiliating that you want to crawl under a rock and die, is broadcast all over town. And you and I managed not to have that part of us. Or not to have that happen to us. And Chie. I mean, you saw it, but like it wasn't on the Midnight Channel. I don't think. Unless people were watching it while we were in there. So I guess I never really knew how bad it felt. Up until tonight, that is. But everyone in this town see this. And it's going to show up again every night it rains. Damn it. How they managed to go on without skipping town is beyond me. You got the least of it! Captain Resentiment! Everything that bores me must go. You got the least of it. You literally got the least of it. You came out worse with your sister complex Kingpin of Steel. You have literally come out the best of everyone. You can't complain. Seriously, I gotta give mad props for sticking it out. But now's not the time for that.
Was that Teddy in that weird costume?
He was acting like the host. Does that mean he's the one broadcasting the Midnight Channel this time? Could it mean that Kanji and Rise are involved too?
What's going on?
Ah crap, why was you on there too? Why now? What am I gonna tell him? He comes back from the holidays and everyone's gonna be all... Oh look, it's the sister complex Kingpin. That's messed up. Should I tell him not to come? Wait. What can I tell him at all? Knowing me, I'll accidentally call him that myself. The thing is, you would. You bloody would, and you know it. I know I'll at least say he has a sister complex. I wouldn't be able to help myself.
Shit!
As I wrestle with confusion, the sudden sound scares the living crap out of me, and I panic for a second. Get it together, Yosuke. You're a third year. Who could be calling me now? Hell no. Of all people, it had to be you. What should I do? Tell him? Don't tell him? I reflexively hit the answer button before I figured out what to say.
Hello, this is Yosuke.
Yosuke?
He's suspicious of me. Like, really suspicious. I nervously passed the phone from one hand to the other several times.
It's nothing. I just freaked out when you called all of a sudden. Yeah, that's it. What's up? Hey, when do you want to meet?
That's not why I was calling.
I know how I sounded, but Yu's voice was calm. Wait, is he laughing at me?
I saw the Midnight Channel. You saw it too, right?
Huh?
My mind went blank. How'd he see it? Isn't it only a local thing? Don't tell me it's a nationwide broadcast now.
Did Teddy not tell you? Since we're meeting up early tomorrow, I decided to come today.
Maybe he sensed how bewildered I was, since he explained everything so calmly. I see, so Teddy disappeared before he could tell me you was coming today. Still trying to piece things I'm still trying to piece things together as you continues.
I figured you wouldn't think I could have seen it, so I gave you a call.
Well, I assumed you weren't here yet, so I didn't want to rely on you.
You haven't changed.
Oh, I can tell he's... Has this guy ever been angry? Has he ever been angry for you to say, oh, I can tell he's a little angry right now. I can just see him shaking his head. Has he ever been angry? I bet you can tell why I'm acting so nervous right now. Damn, this is embarrassing.
So how about it? You're not gonna leave this be, are you, Captain Resentiment?
Why'd you zero in on that part? Did you see how they called you a sister complex kingpin?
Mine's not that bad.
You think?
Jeez, he's so forgiving. That's just like him, man. I really feel like an arse now.
Oh, I ought to tell you, that program's not the only strange thing lately. Teddy, Rise, and Kanji aren't here either. They disappeared.
When I put it all into words like this, it sounds a lot worse than it had when I was thinking about it. I can hear a hint of tension in Yu's voice.
Alright, we should get together tomorrow like we planned.
Yeah, at the Jeunesse food court. Welcome back, partner.
It's good to be here.
Talking with you takes me back. Calling him partner was kind of sappy, I guess, but he takes it in stride. I suddenly feel a lot less confused now. He's something. Decisiveness, confidence, he's got strength that I don't. My wandering eyes happen to stop on my desk drawer. My career choice application is in there, well past its due date.
Oh, right. Sorry to say, I forgot to pick up your souvenir.
A souvenir? Don't even worry about it, man.
You sure? I thought you were really looking forward to it. Those nurses.
Nurses?
I have a bad feeling about this. Warning bells going off in my head before I can figure out what's going on. You had sounded so calm because he was trying to hold back laughing all this time.
Yeah, Teddy asked me to get it for you. He said you were crushed that they got burned.
Oh, wait, this is all...
I didn't know you were into nurses.
Shut up! That's enough! Damn it, you're trying to wind me up, aren't you? Stay home, you jerk.
But I'm already here. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
I hang up, barely resisting the urge to throw the phone across the room. Okay, don't panic. I need to call Chia and tell her about the plan tomorrow. How am I supposed to look everyone in the face tomorrow? As if reading my mind, my phone goes off again. Lo and behold, it's Chia calling. Ugh. Anyone can see what's coming next.
Hello?
What the hell was that carnivore who's discarded?
There we go.
crab?
There we go. She's raging at the top of her lungs.
Ow! You almost blew out my eardrum.
I haven't discarded it. I haven't. You hear
Okay,
me?
okay. In this particular instance, this voice fits. I will accept that it fits in this instance. I don't like it compared to the other one, but it fits in this instance. I let her blast some steam for a bit. Once in a while, I have to check to make sure I haven't accidentally turned on the speakerphone. She's that loud. I mean, I know the feeling, but can you please calm down? Once she gets tired of complaining and hangs up, my fears and exhaustion are blown away. I don't know what's going on yet, but I'm gonna find out. And then I'll crush whoever's behind this. Juness is crowded as hell thanks to Golden Week. I see some employees whispering to each other and looking at me, but I pretend not to notice. I run into you before everyone else. Thankfully he doesn't bring up the nurse thing again, and instead we talked about the welcoming party we had with Nanako. Maybe there's little truth to that, Sister Complex line, eh? As we step into the food court, Chie and Yukiko are both sitting on their usual spots.
Good to see you guys again.
Welcome back!
And now it's awful.
missed you.
And now it's awful again. I take it back. I take everything back. You... No. No. Oh, God.
The guest
Ah.
of honor's finally here.
Oh, God.
You're
No.
doing well.
No. No. I refuse this.
Welcome back. Should we...
Oh, he already knows about the Midnight Channel thing. He's actually the one who called me up about it.
Oh, I see. This has turned into a pretty thrown-together reunion, hasn't it? But I'm glad you came.
Both of them sounded happy. Neither of them showed this I'm totally dependent on you attitude towards me. What's up with that?
Hey, Yosuke! Why
Oh,
the long face?
I can't. Can I save her? Can I save her story till last, just so I can avoid listening to this?
Shut up. It's a man thing. Just gotta deal with it.
Oh, is it about your guidance counseling paper? The teacher asked me to tell you that you need to hurry and turn yours in. Huh? You haven't turned that in yet?
Shut up! Shut up! That's not it.
Seeing you take your seat, I clear my throat, and grab their attention. All right, let's start this.
Well, it sucks that we can't hang out more before jumping into another mystery, but to celebrate our partner's return, I hereby reinstate the investigation team in response to the Midnight Channel going back on the air last night.
Oh, the team is back! Just hearing that name again gets me all fired up. Yeah, let's do this!
I don't think the applause is necessary.
I mean, it's pretty exciting, but the reason we're reforming the team is because there's another case to solve. I look to you for some support, but he's clapping along with the rest of them. It too, Murakami? I'm loving the writing for Yosuke, because it's actually on point. Anyway, seeing them all open to the idea takes some of the attention out of the situation.
Let's get cracking. I mean, this is no laughing matter. No one's heard from Teddy, Kanji, or Rise. Just those three, right?
Yeah. Oh, I got a hold of Naoto-kun, but I didn't tell her about this stuff. She told me she couldn't make it today because of her job, so I didn't want to worry her. She seemed pretty bummed that she couldn't be here too.
Naoto's another investigation team member. She was the last to join, and she's 1 year below us in school. Even though she's a student, she's also a detective, and the cops rely on her for tough cases. Naoto helped a lot during last year's incident. She's incredibly skilled, but that also makes her really busy. Even after the events of last year, she's been running around. She's tried to get an opening in her schedule for today, but I guess that didn't work out.
One thing's been bothering me. The picture on the TV was very clear last night.
By the pattern from last year, it wouldn't be that clear until after the victim entered the TV.
Hey, isn't this the first time a big group of people was shown together? Plus, we're still here.
Why us anyway? And what's up with those insulting descriptions?
Both Chie and Yukiko get angry, saying, "It's a fake." But the pictures of them on the Midnight Channel were pretty accurate, if you ask me. Of course, I'd never admit it. Hell no. I do value my life, you know.
What bothers me most is Teddy. He was acting like the host of that show.
Yeah, and we can't find him.
This smells fishy. Then again, I doubt he would play a prank like this for no reason.
I agree there. We don't have much choice but to ask Teddy why he's doing this. Which means...
I guess we'll just have to go inside the TV and find out what's going on.
Won't we be stuck in there without Teddy to give us an exit?
Uh-huh, not so. I've had Teddy keep the exit TV out on that side.
Look at you, all prepared.
I mean, think about it. What if we were half asleep and fell into a TV when Teddy wasn't over there? Isn't that a scary thought?
he almost did it, didn't he? He almost did it once.
Like anyone would be that clumsy.
Anyway, it sounds like it's safe for us to go investigate then.
Yeah, there's no doubt that something's going on in there.
The host, Teddy, has disappeared, but he isn't the only one missing. Kanji is listed as one of the participants, and Rise wasn't even mentioned on the TV. We're just gonna have to jump in the TV and investigate. Yu gives the order.
Is everyone ready?
We're all good to go. To tell the truth, I had a hunch that this was going to happen.
I've already logged out all my weapons and junk today, with the intention of going into the TV. It's the first time in the TV world in a while. It's the first time I've done anything out of the ordinary in a while. This is serious business, but I can't help but get excited by this. You know what I mean. The days when we ran around town as the investigation team. I mean, it wasn't all fun and games. There were plenty of hardships and sad times. But I learned a lot of important stuff because of them. It changed me. I've never felt so fulfilled in my life. So it makes me wonder, what about this time? Is something like that waiting for me? Something that's going to change me?
Man, what am I thinking?
I shake my head and focus on the task at hand. We don't know what lurks inside the TV. Negligence could mean death. I leave the food court with the rest of the investigation team.
It's a holiday, so the store's full of people.
Feel like things are picking up around town.
It's time to go. Hello. All the models are on sale right now.
You know, it's been a while since last time.
I'm a little nervous. Whoa! Wait! There are still people in this aisle!
Hey, get ready! The customers are going away!
Again.
Let's go!
Yeah!